my channel. So today's look is my first look that I did using the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette, and I decided that I'm going to be doing 7 looks for 7 days. So if you're watching this video now, then this is my first look using it, and then I'm going to be posting a video each day until Sunday, so make sure you keep a lookout. I thought it would be good to give you 7 different looks using the palette, because I know what it's like to own a palette and then I feel like I just keep doing like the same 1 or 2 looks from that palette. So I thought it'd be a really good idea to give you 7 different looks in case you were like kind of stuck in a rut. And I also think I'm going to continue to do this with other like staple palettes or like popular palettes that I know a lot of people have. And I believe I'm going to be doing this the last week of each month. So maybe next month I'll pull out an oldie and goodie and do like the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, and then I'll do 7 different looks for 7 days. Let me know what you guys think about it, but I think I'm gonna start doing that. So anyway, so for today's first look, I stuck with all the teal kind of turquoise colors in the palette, and then I paired it with this kind of nudie lilac lip, and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I never use this much color on my eyes, and I'm obsessed. I love how it looks with my blonde hair. So good. The only thing that I noticed with the palette is there was a little bit of fallout. Not a whole lot, but I think it was enough for me that I'm gonna have to start doing my eyes before my face, and I'm like a face first type of girl, so it's gonna be totally weird for me to do my eyes before I put on my face makeup. But just in case, I think I'm gonna start doing that. Other than that, I really don't have like a strong opinion of the palette so far, because like I said, I only use like 3 or 4 shades. But for now, I do think I feel like the formula is the same as the other Morphe palettes. I know she said she reformulated and, you know, did all this stuff. I can't really make a final decision because, like I said, I've only used a few shades. So anyways, if you'd like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey guys, so starting off this makeup look, I'm using my Caudalie Grape Water Spray, and for primer, I'm using the Lorac Spackle Hydrating Moisturizing Under Makeup Primer. Then for foundation, I'm taking this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I'm in the shade Y315, I believe. And then I'm just blending that in with a damp sponge. To brighten up my under eye, I'm taking my Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser. And then for concealer, I'm also taking the Maybelline concealer in the shade Fair. Now to set the areas that we put the concealer, I'm using my MAC Emphasize powder, and I'm using my Morphe E48. This is my favorite brush to set my concealer with. And now I'm going to be doing my brows off camera, and I did not have a good brow day, but hey, it happens. Then I'm just setting my face with a little bit of the Airspun loose powder. Now to bronze up my face, I'm taking the Too Faced bronzer book, and I'm going to be using the shade Milk Chocolate Bronzer first, and then to deepen it up, I'm going to be taking the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm using my Morphe E3 brush. Now to contour a little bit, I'm taking my Lorac Pro palette in the light contour shade along with my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks, my forehead, my jaw, and my nose with this. Now I'm going to bake a little bit with the RCMA No Color Powder just to clean up my nose contour. Now for the star of the show, we're taking the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette, and we're going in with the shade called Silk Cream, and I'm just going to be applying this all over my eyelid with a Morphe M504. It's a bigger, fluffier buffing brush, so I wanted that for my transition color. Now I'm going to be going in with the shade called Jada. It's such a beautiful color, like it's one of my favorite colors in the palette, and I just switched to a Sigma E40 because I wanted a smaller blending brush, and I'm concentrating this color a little bit below the Silk Cream, and I'm just going to continue to build up this color. To deepen up the crease, I'm going to be taking the shade called Enchanted in a Sigma E25, and I'm going to put this directly into my crease just to lay down the color, and then I'm going to go back in with my Sigma E40 and blend it out. Now I'm using my MAC 242 brush, and I'm going back in with the shade called Jada and placing it all over my lid. Now I'm going to go in with the shade called Pool Party in my MAC 242, and I'm just going to start placing this all over my lid as well. Now back in with a tiny bit of Enchanted, and I'm just placing that back into the crease. Now I'm done baking, so I'm just dusting away the RCMA powder. Now I'm going back in with the shade called Silk Cream, and I'm just lightly buffing that all around the edges so there's no harsh lines. Now for a little bit of dimension, I'm taking the shade called Obsessed, and I'm placing this directly in the center of my eyeball. Now to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners, I'm taking the shade called Beam and a Sigma Inner Corner E46 brush. Now to get started on the lower lash line, I took Silk Cream on a Sigma Pencil E30 brush, and I'm just buffing this on my lower lash line, and then I'm going in with the shade called Jada. So I'm just taking the same exact colors that we used on our eyelids on my lower lash as well, and now I'm taking the tiniest bit of the shade Enchanted and just working that on the outer corners and blending it towards the inner corners. Now I'm going over everything with the shade called Pool Party. For blush, I'm going to be using Buxom's blush in the shade Intoxicate. It's so pretty, and I'm using my Morphe E4 to apply that. For highlight, I'm taking Dose of Colors Peach Glow and my Smashbox fan brush. Now to clean up my bronzer and contour, I'm taking the two lightest shades from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm just going to be cleaning up my contour as you see here. Now I'm going to be setting my face with MAC Fix Plus and then the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. I like to set my face before I use mascara. I feel like it helps my mascara not bleed. Now I'm just going to be curling my eyelashes, and I'm going in with Rimmel's mascara. Now I'm going to be applying eyelashes off camera, but I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. Aren't they so pretty? And I think they were like $7. Now I'm going in with Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Glossy Emerald, and I'm placing this on my waterline, and I also tightlined with it. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be taking, I almost said MAC, Dose of Colors Stone Liquid Lipstick. Now I'm taking Kat Von D's Requiem, and I'm going to be placing this just in the center of my lips. Now I'm blending everything together with my finger, and then I'm going to go in with MAC Stone Lip Liner and just outline my lips a little bit. Alright guys, this makeup look is complete. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!